Julius swoops to the middle.
Here the doctor, and he hangs in the air.
And there is Julius Erving.
Doctor looks for daylight, with meaning he took that to the hoop.
From the University of Massachusetts, number 6, captain of the Philadelphia 76ers, Julius DeJounte.
As I walk down the steps and I walk into the building now, it conjures up a lot of memories. My first NBA game in this building was a home game against, San Antonio Spurs. And I remember, very vividly coming down the tunnel. I thought it was a marriage that was consummated that first night. And it was very special because it led to, 11 years of glory.
Once again, they are on their feet.
The city adopted me, and I adopted the things that were part of Philadelphia. From the Liberty Bell to the statue on top of City Hall. This became my adopted home. I always felt the Sixers were, the patriotic team. Boston always had the parquet floor. And you go to L.A. and everything was gold and white and with a touch of blue. Our thing was red, white, and blue. And this floor reaps of that. When you look at our logos, we're a true red-blooded American by design. Well, game day, I was usually one of the first ones here. I like to come in about 2 hours before the game would be played. I had a corner locker. Nobody liked to be next to me because, I was always the nicest guy to the media. So they knew I was going to stay long. Depending on what year we were talking about, it might be Tony Cheeks and Jones or the Dawkins era, Dawkins, Free, Joe Bryant, Mike Dunleavy, Doug Collins, George McGinnis. This was a great time in my life. When we had big games, right here at center court, we'd have the two teams lined up, and I was always the last one introduced, and Grover Washington Jr. would stand here, and he would play the national anthem for us. Every time he finished the national anthem, he would turn to me, and he would always point his finger, and I would point my finger back to him, and that was a sign that we were ready. We were ready to do battle.
Julius in the air, prominent with the right hand, floating, reaching, and spinning it in.
There's one significant moment that I think about, Sixers against the Lakers. On this particular play, I ended up taking the baseline and drove it hard. I think it was maybe one dribble, maybe two dribbles. I got some pretty good momentum. So I took off elevated and found myself, soaring along the baseline. And I just waited as long as I could till I got to the other side and then kind of turned back this way and just put a little reverse spin on the ball.
Sixers, and they get inside. And unbelievable. Julius Erving hit it hanging underneath. He was trapped, and he still got the field goal. Fantastic move by the doctor.
The Philadelphia 76ers are going to be the champions, folks.
That special season for us in which we did it, started in the off season, and Harold Katz made the deal for Moses Malone, who was the reigning MVP of the league, and I was the previous season's MVP. So now you had the MVP from 81 and MVP from 82 playing on the same team in the 82-83 season. So that's a good start. Yeah, that's a good start.
Little Mo
Big Mo, the Doctor, Andrew Toney, and Ivoroni. No baloney. Sixers all the way.
There was a sense of urgency, a sense of purpose, and it was really a no-nonsense season.
And Mo Cheeks, down court to Julius, to Bobby Jones.
History was made during that year, and it's something I thank God for, because it didn't have to happen, but it did. So I'm humbled by it. It means a lot to Philadelphia, and anybody who has ever been associated with Philadelphia has their tale to tell. And mine is a wonderful one, and when this becomes retail and restaurants, people will be sitting in, maybe it's Julius's Steakhouse and talking about what used to be, and recognize, this location as a place where something very special happened, and the memories are still here.